what the big deal about Cracker Jack is. Did you ever go and buy a pack of Cracker Jack thinking you're going to get a prize and find no prize in the box?
You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
Freehand is beating his net at the plate. Crawford is over there watching. Good see, sir. You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on. Oh, I must be in the front row.
Always something around this Skubal guy lately.
I mean, I always worry. Am I insulated? Is this more a Detroit story, or is Skubal big enough that it's a national story that people are complaining that he's only making one start in the World Baseball Classic? You heard about this?
Yeah, I have heard about that. I just don't understand what the big deal is.
It's funny. Let's back up a little bit. What do you think about the World Baseball Classic? This is like the fourth or fifth one they've done. I think it's cool, but it's just ill-timed. It's always having this in the middle of spring training. It's fine for the position players, but it's an inherent problem for starting pitchers ramping up for the season. So there's just no great time to have it. But I like the idea of it. I mean, it's kind of like the Olympics of baseball.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I feel like it's like intensified spring training in that the guys who come out of the World Baseball Classic and hopefully healthy, that's the biggest risk, I think, of the World Baseball Classic, because you're really competing. It's not like you're warming up. Yeah. You're actually in competition. But I think they come out more baseball ready. I should have done the homework, but I kind of remember last year, like a lot of those World Baseball Classic guys like had really big Aprils offensively. And I think they had just seen like live pitching more consistently and were more prepared at the start of the season.
Yeah, that would have been 2023.
Yeah, that's what
WBC. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I just know from an entertainment standpoint, it's way more fun to watch those games than it is spring training games, which spring training games aren't even on TV anymore. I mean, the marquee networks cut way back, even though they have one job just to show Cubs content. They're not showing every spring training game. There's only been a couple Tigers games on. I don't even know how many of White Sox games have been on CSN or CHSN, whatever it's called. But it's just, it's real competition as opposed to fake competition. So I think it's cool. It's just poorly timed, and it's, there's serious injury risk. I mean, we saw like Team Puerto Rico is decimated because their insurance wouldn't cover them. So they don't have like a lot of the stars
right
that would typically be on the field for them, just because for whatever insurance reasons they couldn't get covered. So there is a risk there. And I think it was announced back in December that Tarik Skubal, 2-time Cy Young Award winning Detroit Tiger, was going to be in the WBC this year. And I was like, fuck that. I do not want to see him in the WBC at all, just for fear of injury or whatever. But he wanted to do it. And it's like, well, if you can incorporate it into what his normal workload would be, which is exactly what they do, there's stipulations from the team, how many pitches he can throw, how many games he's going to be in, which is the sticking point at this one. So it'll be done responsibly, and he's not going to do anything crazy. He said I think it's going to be a total of 55 pitches is all he's going to throw in his one start. But people got upset, fans, writers, that he's only pitching in one game, the WBC. And I think Logan Webb pointed out, who is making 2 starts, his teammate for Team USA. There's only a total of 7 games in the whole fucking tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, there's only going to be a couple guys that are going to start 2 games, and Skubal's not one of them. So I don't know why anyone's making a big deal of this. The other, I think everyone should be thankful that he's even showing up for this thing. Why complain that he's only going to make 1 start? The other thing people are complaining about is that he's starting against Great Britain. Like, oh, he should start against Mexico or some better game, or some more important game in the knockout stage or something. It's like, this was actually yesterday I saw in the Athletic. Do you get the daily wind up?
Yeah.
Levi Weaver is the guy, and he was complaining that Skubal was going against Great Britain. Shut the fuck up. The only people that are complaining about this are are people that have no stake in the game. It's just fans and writers that just want to be entertained. And it's like, no, he's not going to be exerting himself just to your whims. This is going to fit into his schedule. Be thankful that he's doing this at all.
Yeah. This is it's bonus time that the U.S. gets an all-star team to put on the field. Yeah. And that's the thing about it. You're not really getting huge drop-offs in starting pitching talent in this case. It's not like it's a team. It's not like it's the Detroit Tigers. Yeah. And yes, he should be pitching in a deciding game. So that's how the rotation.
Oh, sorry, we're gonna have to throw out there Paul Skeens.
Logan Webb. Oh no, will we be able to win? Will we have as good of a chance? I mean, shut the fuck up. Like, how about we go there?
I think a lot of this comes just because it's right on the heels of Team USA in hockey in the Olympics just ended last week, where NHL star Jack Hughes was happy to give up his fucking teeth for a gold medal. I don't know if you watched that classic. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was a great game. But that's a gold medal in the Olympics.
That's the Olympics, not a bullshit made up tournament by MLB that just is here for entertainment. And it's also hockey versus baseball. Pitchers versus center in your hockey team is apples and oranges to the nth degree. So I mean, it's not like a huge controversy. It's something I wanted to bring up at least. Way to talk about the WBC. I'm a little bit excited. It's just starting today. I think like Australia is playing somebody.
Yes, a team to be named later. Is it like a trade? It's a team to be named later.
Part of it's happening in Japan, which makes sense logistically, kind of. But like Seiya Suzuki had to leave the Cubs camp a few days ago to go to Japan to start preparing for the tournament. So it's just a logistical nightmare, and everyone should be happy that any stars are playing in this at all to entertain us. So get over it.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
One guy poured beer all over my head. The guy said, "How can you take that?" I said, "Look, that man didn't do nothing. He poured some beer on my head. He's just showing he's a White Sox fan. There ain't nothing wrong with that."
Sparky, a million thanks for, as always, the most interesting interview. And now today, let's just have a lot of thrilling baseball and not so many fisticuffs.
We're at home.